Welcome back. This is round one action in TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz. The correct scores are Broughton Primary on 5 and St. Mary's Primary on 2. This is because St. Mary's Primary actually gained a point for the answer given outdated. That has actually been accepted by the judges, and so they gained a point. Now time for the Junior Challenge Face-Off, which covers math, science, English language and social studies. Face-Off 1 is in the category of mathematics. It's between Patrice White of Broughton Primary. Patrice is up against Joshua Howell of St. Mary's Primary. Patrice, bus tickets are $21 for adults. Children's tickets cost 1/3 of the adults. What would be the cost of bus tickets for 2 adults and 2 children? Question passes. Joshua, want to try?
Yes, please. $56.
That is correct. Patrice, what's the area of a square plot if one side measures 2.2 meters? Question passes. Joshua, want to try?
Yes, please. 4.48 meters.
That's incorrect. It's 4.84 meters squared. Patrice, what is 4.5 divided by 3/8? Question passes. Joshua, want to try?
No thanks.
It's 12. Patrice, what's the value of the Roman numerals M, C, M, L, X, I, X? Question passes. Joshua, want to try?
Yes, please. 1,919.
That's incorrect. It's 1,969. Patrice, what is 0.04 multiplied by 3.6? Question passes. Joshua, want to try?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Time's up. The correct answer is 0.144. Joshua, we're now over to you. A boy spends $150 on books, and his sister spends 2/3 of that amount on toys. How much do they spend together on the books?
$250.
That is right. Joshua, what's the length of one side of a square if its area is 1.69 meters squared?
1.4 centimeters.
That's incorrect. Patrice, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's 1.3 meters. Joshua, what is 7.5 divided by 1/8?
$60.
That's correct. What's the value of the Roman numerals M, M, D, C, C, L, X?
$2,760.
That is correct. What is 0.23 multiplied by 0.06?
$0.0023.
That's incorrect. Patrice, want to try?
Yes, thank you. 0.038.
That's also incorrect. It's 0.0138. That brings us now to our next face-off in the category of science. It's between Lucian Salmon of Broughton Primary. Lucian is up against Najwa Devu of St. Mary's Primary. Lucian, we begin with you. Which word starting with P is another name for sweat? Time's up. Najwa, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's perspiration. Lucian, what's the name for the skeleton of the human head?
The skull.
That's right. What's the scientific name for the condition known as pink eye? Anajwa, want to try?
No thanks.
It's conjunctivitis. Lucian, complete the following. When we use all our senses to find out about objects, we are...
What's that?
Question passes. Anajwa, want to try?
No thank
It's
you.
observing. Lucian, what's the unit in which the intensity of loudness of sound is measured?
Hertz.
That's incorrect. Anajwa, want to try?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Octas?
That's incorrect. It's decibel. Anajwa, we're now over to you. Which word starting with O is another name for gullet?
Esophagus?
That's right. What protects the organs in the thorax region of the human body? Question passes. Lucian, want to try?
Yes, miss. The ribs.
Or the rib cage. That is correct. Anajwa, what's another name for the condition known as rubella? Lucian, want to try?
No, miss.
It's German measles or three-day measles. Anajwa, complete the following. When we receive and give information about an object by writing or speaking, we are...
Informing?
That's incorrect. Lucian, want to try?
No,
It's
thank you, miss.
communicating. Anajwa, what type of materials scatter light as it passes through them?
Transparent materials?
That's incorrect. Lucian, want to try?
No, miss.
It's translucent. And that takes us now to our English language face-off. It's between DeAndre Reed of Broughton Primary. DeAndre is up against Adriana Sudlow of St. Mary's Primary. DeAndre, spell handkerchief.
Handcherchief.
That's incorrect. Adriana, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's handkerchief. Handkerchief. DeAndre, without changing the tense, correct the error in this sentence. One of the girls have many books.
Have should be has.
Have should be?
Has.
That's correct. By adding a prefix, give the opposite of penitent.
Impenitent.
That's correct. What's the name of the distinctive sound of an elephant?
Trumpet.
That's correct. Which five-letter noun starting with G means a person who takes care of horses?
Pass.
That's incorrect. Adriana, want to try?
No, thank
It's
you.
groom. Adriana, now over to you. Spell accessory. Time's up. DeAndre, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's accessory. Accessory. Adriana, without changing the tense, correct the error in this sentence. Neither the boys nor the girls is in the classroom.
Neither the boy nor the girl is in the classroom.
That is correct. Adriana, by adding a prefix, give the opposite of practice.
No.
Question passes to DeAndre. Want to try?
No, thank you.
Malpractice. Adriana, what's the name of the distinctive sound of a hyena? Question passes. DeAndre, want to
Yes,
try?
thank you. Laugh.
Or scream, that is correct. Adriana, which six-letter noun starting with M means a woman in charge of the nursing staff at a hospital? Question passes. DeAndre, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's matron.
Matron.
And that brings us to our final face-off in the category of social studies. It's between Jalissa Robinson of Broughton Primary, who is up against Amisha Webber of St. Mary's Primary. Jalissa, during British colonial rule in Jamaica, What was the title of the person who headed the government?
Governor General?
That's incorrect. Amisha, want to try?
No, thank you.
It was governor. Jalissa, what is Jamaica's second smallest parish in land size?
Kingston?
That's incorrect. Amisha, want to try?
No, thank you.
St. Andrew. Jalissa, what's the name of the gradual movement of continents over the Earth's surface during a long period of time? Time's up. Amisha, want to try?
No, thank
It's
you.
continental drift. Jalissa, what's the name of the the southern, generally larger islands of the Lesser Antilles? Question passes to Amisha. Want to try?
No, thank you.
It's the Windward Islands. Jalissa, the Santa Maria was the name of one of the ships of which Spanish explorer?
Christopher Columbus?
That is correct. Amisha, we're now over to you. Which Europeans were the first to arrive in the Caribbean in the late 15th century?
Spain?
That is correct. What's Jamaica's second largest parish by land size?
St. Catherine?
That's incorrect. Jalissa, want to try?
No, thank you.
It's St. Elizabeth. Amisha, what's the name for a massive tidal wave that is caused by an earthquake?
Tsunami?
That is correct. What's the largest of the Windward Islands? Question passes. Jalissa, want to try?
Yes, thank you. Hispaniola?
That's incorrect. It's St. Lucia. Amisha, apart from the Santa Maria, name one of the other two ships used by Christopher Columbus in his expeditions to the Caribbean in the late 15th century.
Pinta?
That is correct. Nina would have been the other one. And that's the end of the final face-off, and the scores are Broughton Primary on 10, while St. Mary's Primary is on 7. Stay tuned. The final challenge will determine our winners right after this break.